Hello there. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Nice to be back. We come to the headline act for this evening. He is loved by audiences countrywide, and he needs no introduction other than to say, prick. Up your ears, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt Berry. Thank you.
And a quick look at tomorrow night on BBC One. Things kick off at 7:30 on EastEnders, where Becca informs Decker that the checker is with Robert Pecker. Comedy at 8:20 with How Clean Is My Fox?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Songs of Praise at 9 move to Monday night because of the darts is live from Aberystwyth Cathedral. 9 o'clock sees the return of Ross Kemp and Robson Green in another series of The Cock and the Wood. We join Doctor Who at 9:30 for the second part of his adventure, Silky Smooth Sensation. Our late film, Deep Throat, is at 11:20, starring Art Malik and Maureen Lipman. This concludes Monday night on BBC One.
Introduce it, man. These people, they might not be educated. All right, this is a song I wrote for a rock opera about an innkeeper who let Jesus share his bed. Who let the Son of God, let Jesus Christ, sleep in his bed. Just an innkeeper and this is my song. The words don't match, the melody's wrong. Yeah, yeah. For things were bad, now they're just plain worse. Iscariot hotels have pinched my purse. If he says jump, you'd better ask how hard. He played the scene, he's such a real mean guy. How the hell can I compete? Stock exchanges, balance sheets, all I feel is misery. I've no peace, no liberty, and now my back's against the wall. I don't see no hope at all, with no way to make the bread. Shit, I may as well be dead. Yeah! You can get an HMV for like £2, I think. Only lasts 27 minutes, so you shouldn't pay any more for that for it anyway.
Okay, you're listening to Absolute Radio, and this is the surprise that I was speaking about before. I've got a guest. I didn't think for a second that he'd actually turn up. I understand that he was asked to do a lot of people's radio shows the last couple of weeks, and he's agreed to do mine, which is as big a shock for me as it's going to be for you. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce Paul McCartney to my show.
Hey, well, it's great to be here, and, this is a great show. It's a pleasure for me too,
Oh, that's very kind. Cheers. I guess the first thing is, I have just heard that Michael Jackson has died. Did you also know that?
Yeah, I'd heard that. Obviously I haven't spoken to him, for quite a while.
It was a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. I think I read about it, and it was a shock,
Yeah, because you did know him.
We did 2 songs together,
Okay.
We did Say, 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 and The Girl Is Mine. There were 2 duets that we did together. And, it was very sad, I don't know if you know, but he owns a lot of the Beatles' back catalogue. And...
oh, right. So do you get them back now?
Well, I don't know, you see. This is what our lawyers are trying to work out, because apparently he's had a lot of them buried with him.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's, that's posing a bit of a problem, because if we want to get them back... he has to be exhumed and, there's all other kinds of things in there.
So he's been buried then?
He's been buried, yeah.
What did he die of?
I don't know, I think it was something to do with he'd had some painkillers or some kind of super aspirins or something. Also, he had some kind of a skin thing. He was a black man.
Yeah. Peter Jefferson, the Radio 4 broadcaster, who was fired last week from reading the shipping forecast after a 45-year service, has lashed out at his bosses, calling them pigs and maggots. His outburst came as a result, he says, of afternoon drinking and gambling, but he was in good spirits later when questioned by Monk.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt, but did he pick and choose which Beatles songs he bought? I mean, did he buy Yellow Submarine?
I don't know.
Or did he just buy the ones that you and John sang? I mean, if it was me, that's probably what I would do.
I think, thinking back to it now, I think he didn't buy Yellow Submarine, but that was because he bought them in alphabetical order, and he could only afford up to X, and we didn't have any X songs.
You also said that you're going to try and dig these up.
I hope so. If it's not too upsetting for the millions of fans around the world, but I let them go, and I agreed to let them be buried with him. And I think half are buried with his corpse, and I think the other half are buried with the Elephant Man's corpse. I think I've got that right.
Oh, well, then there's no way you can get at the elephant.
No, that's fine. No, I've sorted that out already, We're going to do that. I'm probably just going to do that myself, because I'm curious as well, to see what he looks like.
Yeah. Do you listen to the Beatles at all?
Yeah, I do,
Did you buy this new box set with them all remastered?
I got one. I got a couple for free,
Did
from
you?
the record company, yeah.
I bought one. I spent 178 quid in HMV.
Wow.
For mine. Did you know that it cost that much?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was a lot of money, to be honest.
Well, Matt, they're pretty good songs.
Yeah, no, they are. And I didn't want to download it. I actually thought about downloading the whole thing, but then you don't get the booklets and stuff. I mean, is that worth 170? I mean, I don't know. That's worth that much, but, it's quite a good sort of collection to have, I think. I just didn't know that it would cost that much.
Yeah, it's, we spent a lot of time remastering them, are you,
Sorry, just...
You know, if you want one, then you can have one.
I'm more of a sort of, I'm more of a kind of wine guy, just a glass of wine, really.
No, sure.
Yeah.
I don't have any wine. It was everything that I could get from the off-licence that's in this bag that you can see. But if you want one of these, then please help yourself. They're not cold, I'm afraid. It's Eagle. Do you like Eagle bitter?
Hang on, that one's cider, isn't it?
Yeah, that one is, but all the rest are Eagle.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey, you might want to just go a bit easy there. I mean, I know we don't really know each other, but...
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about this PC jazz. Have you played this new Beatles computer game?
Yeah, of course, yeah, it's great. Rock Band. It's wonderful.
It's called Rock Band.
It's called Rock Band.
Okay.
And what you can do is you control all the members of the Beatles. You have plastic guitars, a drum kit, and you can be me or John or George or Ringo or all of us and sing. And it's a really great way for kids to...
Who do you pretend to be? I bet it's John.
Usually I usually pretend to be me, strangely enough.
Okay.
It's
who
fun.
would most people be, do you think?
I don't know, really. Probably, me or John or...
I know who I would.
Who would you?
Play. I'd probably play John because I don't really play the bass that well. And I suppose he's my favourite, but it'd be quite interesting, I think.
Well, fortunately, I wrote a tune or two and, I don't have
Gave
to...
them all to Michael Jackson. Did you play the bass, the left-handed bass? And this is what I always thought, that was the only one that was in the shop. Liverpool's such a poor part of the UK. And...
it wasn't so much the bass that was the problem for me, It was more the getting a left-handed piano made. That was the big hassle, Every key has got to be flipped and reversed and... that's a very expensive thing, especially if you're a poor lad in Liverpool.
Yeah. So how would that work? You would sit in front of it as opposed to being behind it?
No, I would sit behind it, but they're just laid out in the opposite way.
Got you. So you are right-handed or you are left-handed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can play the piano with my feet. I know that sounds like a joke, but I can.
Have you written any songs with your feet?
Yeah, most of Sgt. Pepper was with my feet. I could play anything.
Right.
I could play, give me a couple of rocks, I'll just bash them together and make a tune, I could play anything. My original choice was to play the harp. So I changed to the bass. And in fact, I never called it the bass, I called it the bass.
Right. Was that after the beer?
Was that after the beer?
Or was that, yeah.
What do you mean?
Bass lager.
Sports baton Gary Lineker was bitten by his dog yesterday afternoon during a family outing. He described the attack as a f***ing nightmare and has called his dog a f***ing waste of space and a beast with no purpose or magnificence. He was rushed to Bermondsey General Hospital, where he was then transferred to the RSPCA in Stevenage. He is now said to be recovering at home with his family and other animals.
Bass lager. Which George Harrison song do you wish that you'd have written?
Something is probably the best song.
Which
it
one?
might even be the best. Something.
That's the name of the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something in the way she moves.
I know that. And you wish you'd have written that?
Something in the way. Do you have a piano in here?
No.
Something in the way. 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 Are you sure you haven't got a piano in here?
There's no. What you see, like I say, is what you get. I don't have anything else. And you work with Godrich, Nida Godrich, who does, worked primarily, with Radiohead.
Radiohead, yeah.
Yeah, and how did you get on with him?
How did I get on with him?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you mean?
Well, kind of going into that sort of situation, knowing the amazing albums that he had, been kind of part of, the Bends, OK Computer, and these amazing albums, and then, was it daunting at all, or?
I think, with if you don't mind me saying, I think that you're...
Aren't you doing a gig tomorrow night?
I'm doing a special one-off secret gig at the Camden Roundhouse in Camden, 8:30, and it's going to be great. You can get along there.
Is Ringo going to be there?
No, just me.
Was he going to be there at any point?
No.
Okay, and do you have any tickets left for that?
Oh yeah, I've got a few, got a few comps,
I'd love to come along.
Do you know, actually, I don't want you to come.
Okay.
I just feel like
Okay, well,
I'd like someone else to come who would enjoy it.
No, well, that's fair enough. All right, well, how's this then? If you leave one of your tickets here on the desk, and then I can give it away as a...
Do you know, I like that idea, but what I think would happen is that you'd use it yourself. You'd take it and you'd use it and you wouldn't do the competition. So I won't do that.
I think you're all right there. I think you'd be all right.
Yeah? Do you know, I think I wouldn't be all right.
I'm in London Bridge, and obviously Camden is North London, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
So it's a hell of a trek on the Northern Line, plus I'm knackered. So I would honestly give it away as a prize.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, but I'm not going to leave a ticket.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks very much, Paul, for coming. And
You're welcome.
good luck with your gig this evening.
Thanks, and bye, Rock Band.
And good luck with the Rock Band game.
I'm a one-track lover, down a two-way lane, driving fast down the highway, must have been insane, but the temperature's too hot, traveling way too fast, and I knew our loving was too hot to last. Oh yeah, check him out. Well, I'm the man who makes love on a hot summer night in a town called love. Well, alright, she got her hands on my body, slipped me into fifth gear, and now she's sucking on my tailpipe. To let this cat's out of here. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on, hold on. Whoa, yeah. I'm a one-track lover. I'm a one-track lover. I'm a one-track lover. I'm just a one-track lover. Whoa! Yeah! work. I'm going to read a passage from the Bible before the last song. It is Halloween. Are you ready for this? You want to take the lights down? Yeah. Just greens and blues, if you can. That's nice. And the Lord said, soon it will be time to begin the final journey. A figure made half from man and half from goat will appear aloft the mountain of Esau. Around its head will glow a halo of the bloodiest fire. And when the desert is scorched and barren, you will head to the lowlands and go deep into the woods, where you will fuck the donkey whose leg is twisted like a corkscrew, yet glows like a lightsaber. The donkey will lead you by the lingam to your journey's end. You will be taken to the second tallest tree on the right of the clearing, where lodged within the bark of its bough, you will find a snuff box. Thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. I guess it's goodbye, now it's over. Nothing, I'm just older. But if I see you again back in T-tops, put my remains in my snuff box. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Yeah. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Get here in time when my day comes. You thought it was gold, but it was bronze. Yeah. Whoa. Good work. Thanks. Happy Halloween. Or Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Good to see you all. Should we do one more? Should we fuck off?